Hello. Welcome to the playoff episode. I believe this is 6. Year 2 playoffs. I'm pretty excited for it. Assuming we go far, which, it's an assumption, who knows. This will encompass the Wild Card Series, the DS, and the CS. World Series would be its own thing. The playoffs take a bit because I, manage each game. I'll show you how that happens. But before that, I did forget to do a little team recap last time, so we'll do that now. Reese McGuire, since we acquired him, was fine. Got on base 30% of the time. Played adequate defense. Framed a run. Catcher's ERA was down to 3.1. Remember we had Patrick Bailey. It was like 4.2. I don't know how that happens, but our pitching staff was just really good in the second half. Tomas Nido, as a veteran backup catcher, they're platooning. So versus lefties, he hit enough. 93 OPS plus from a catcher. I'm not too upset about that. Wes Clark at first, who was platooning a little bit, hitting versus lefties, he did fine. He hit fine, 28% than league average. Versus lefties, he killed it. 847 OPS, so I'm pretty happy with what we got from him as a waiver claim. I don't necessarily think he's a long-term piece for us, but, I'm pretty happy with. Obviously, Colson was really, really, really good. 4.4 WAR, 400 OBP, hit 22 tanks. He is signed to a very team-friendly deal as well, so I'm very excited to move forward with him. Soto as well was just ridiculous. 143 walks, got on base 42% of the time. 6 WAR season, was pretty bad defensively, but actually was fine at first, surprisingly. So we're happy with that. Bryce Durang, we got him, and he was unreal. Put up 3.7 WAR in 83 games with us. Got on base 38% of the time. OPS plus 27% better than league average, and played plus defense at second. 6 zone range at second is really good. He was fine at short and fill-in spots, but, he's a second baseman, and we have him for a couple years, so that's exciting. IKF in kind of a backup, platoon-ish role. He started 78 games, was a fine player. 80 OPS plus isn't great, but, provided positive defense at all 3 infield positions that are not first base, and for $1.75 million, I'm happy with what we got out of him. Iverson Arteaga really slowed down hitting-wise down the stretch. He hit under 200 in June, July, and August. September was not much better, but he provided us good, if not great, defense at shortstop. Which as a stopgap little fill-in player, again, I don't see him as a long-term piece, but for now, it was fine. He's not a hitter. Schwarber was admittedly not great with us. He hit 170, but his BABIP was 174. Did hit 12 tanks in 43 games started, which is pretty good. And he, unfortunately, did start 7 games and left in the NL. Was terrible there, but, especially until the World Series, he will not be having to worry about that. Brandon Marsh, since we got him, was also pretty good. 2.1 WAR in 83 games started, 96 games. He provided, I don't know what the fuck happened here. He played third base. He doesn't even have, okay, that's weird. Anyways, he was good for us. In center, minus 0.3 is really not that bad. But again, his BABIP was 326. He slugged enough. He's a decent player. We have him for next year as well if we want, so that's a piece. Michael Ciani, we got off waivers. Again, not much of a hitter, but he gets on base enough. Again, plays very good defense in center, which, I value, if you could tell. Dom Fletcher, kind of the same boat. Another one of the similar players. Not much of a hitter, plays good defense. He was fine. Here's our guy, though. Louis Bob, 8 WAR, led the league in WAR, 44 tanks, 107 ribbies, 922 OPS. I'm shocked he, quote-unquote, only had 107 RBIs, but that's still pretty ridiculous. And that is the team. Any changes for the playoff roster include I called Dom Fletcher back up for the playoffs, and I sent down Lenin Sosa. And as I mentioned, Chase Lee is on the playoff roster as a righty specialist, which you'll see how I kind of navigate lineups and why that's important. And Edward Cabrera was taken off the roster. The next thing we're going to do, though, is take a look at the Red Sox. Let's meet our ops. So they're without a couple players. Wow. We got pretty lucky overall with injury luck this year, which no doubt complements how we got 93 wins with a not great roster. But they have Devers day-to-day. His running is only influenced. His hitting is fine. He's going to play through that. They're missing Liam Hendricks, who's been out in since real life. Did not pitch in 24 or 25 in this game with Tommy John. Wickelman Gonzalez is a nobody, to be honest, in this. Garrett Whitlock was bad for them, but they're also without him. Trevor Story sounds like it would be a bigger loss, but he is dreadful in this. He has not been good, and they're paying him to not be good. Bad contract. This is a huge loss, I noticed. Marcelo Meyer, a 5-WAR plus defensive shortstop who can fucking hit. They're not going to have him for the series, so that's pretty big for us. They're also missing Ceddanne Rafaela, who's a pretty good player in his own right, and Justin Slayton, who's kind of just a righty specialist reliever. But let's meet them. Wow, I'm noticing a lot of lefties at the top of this lineup. We're going to focus on these two lineups. Okay, leading off, we're going to see Kyle Teal, who's very good, top prospect in real life, good catcher. Then they have Willier Abreu, who's a fine hitter. I don't know why he's hitting second on this team, but he's a good player. Obviously, they have Rafi Big Scoops, who's really, really good. Tristan Casas behind him, who again is really, really good. Bobby Dalbec, who's not great, but he hit fine for them. The avoid Ks we can try to exploit, especially with our righty specialists. But you can see, I looked at this and I wanted to keep all of our lefties on the postseason roster because they have a lot of lefties in their lineups. Masataka Yoshida. Now, of course, I'm only looking at this lineup. Sorry, I'll finish this first. Masataka Yoshida was pretty good. They have Vaughn Grissom at second, who was pretty good. Barv's legend. Jaron Duran, who was good defensively for them. Not much of a hitter for them, but again, we have a bunch of these guys, so I understand the value there. And Pablo Reyes at short is a bad player. -1 WAR in 55 games is dreadful at short, not a good hitter. Why I'm only caring to look at this lineup is because if you look here, we have only righty starters. A lot of lefties out of the pen, which is going to help us because they're going to start their righty lineups, and then we're going to be able to bring in one of these 5 lefties. But now we're going to meet their pitching staff. Okay, they have Seth Lugo for game 1. He had a very good year, 3.26 ERA. Brian Beo, extreme ground ball power pitcher, that's the perfect combo you can have. He was good for them, got a little unlucky based on his peripherals and his FIP, but again, a good player. And Tanner Hawk, who's a side armor in this game, which means lefties are going to hit him pretty hard. Righties, not as much, but lefties are going to be able to hit him pretty hard. So we might structure our lineup a little more lefty heavy when we face him. In the pen, though, Sean Newcomb, decent player, kind of walks a lot of guys, but also is not going to allow the long ball and has good enough stuff, especially versus lefties. He's a specialist, as you can see. Zach Littell, long reliever. He's kind of just there. John Means business. He's not great, not very much stuff. Allows a couple home runs. He's kind of also just there. Trevor Gott, hopefully we're going to say he got hit hard when in the series, but you never know. Penn Murphy, another side armor. He's going to be terrible against lefties, so we're going to try and use that to our advantage. Carlos Estevez, he had a pretty good year for them. He's a good player in this game. Phil Maton, who they call spin rate, apparently. He was fine, good versus both sides. Lucas Giolito, they have in their bullpen now, even though he started games for them this year, did not make a relief appearance, for them ever. He looks fine as a reliever, to be honest. Kind of worried about that. And then Luke Jackson, their closer, was pretty fucking good for them as well. 30 saves, ERA under 3. It's a good team. They're in the playoffs for a reason. So let's start up game 1. It is in Chicago, and we are facing Seth Lugo. So let's take a look at our lineup here. A lot of lefties for us as well, but that's fine because they have righty starters as well. We're going to just go with it the way it's structured. Part of me wants to hit Marsh in front of Schwarber, but Schwarber's hot. I'm very open to switching this around based on who's hot and who's not in the playoffs. Of course, here you can see what I do. I don't control the base running, which is stolen bases or whatever, and I don't control the defensive strategy, but all offensive strategy, pitching strategy, substitutions is me. I also make the pitcher warm-up not required because it's stupid and it takes a lot more time than it needs. This impacts AI as well, so they don't have to sit there and actually warm up their players. Everything else is pretty normal, so yeah, let's get into it. Wow, that's fucking loud. Oh my god. All right, we're back. You missed nothing. I was getting my ears raped by the game, and so I fixed that. And now we're here for game 1. I'll show you what I like to do. We go until RISP, and we play from there. Although, because it's the first pitch of the first playoff game, we're going to watch George Kirby pitch to Kyle Teal, and let's see how that goes. In theory. Hello? There we go. This whole thing that Ode to the Park Baseball does, all these animations, are pretty cool. Some of them are a little goofy, you'll notice. Like some of the doubles look like they should be caught. Some of the base running is a little weird. That's a ground ball to short, and we got a man there. Beautiful. That's a good way to start off the playoffs. We will now just go until runners in scoring position and see how it goes. Nothing in the first for them. Nothing in the first for us. Nothing in the second for them. One error each is interesting. No hits yet at all. We got a hit, though. No big deal. Kirby is doing his job, though. Wow. 43 pitches. Still has not allowed a hit. There we go. 2 men on. It's Arteaga on second and Ciani on first for Bryce Terang. Let's see what he can do here in a 2-strike count. He strikes out looking. Here comes our big boppers, though. You know, this is the guys you want runners on for. Let's see if Colson can do something. Full count on him with 1 out. He's going to take ball 4 low. All right. It's going to load the bases for the guy you want the bases loaded for. And Juan Soto. Let's see if he can do something here. 0-2 count. He's going to strike out looking. That's a little frustrating, but that's fine because we got Louis Bob up. Do some damage here, guy. 1-1 count. He's going to hit a ball to right, and that is going to be caught, unfortunately. Anyways, that's kind of how we do it. We do the runners in scoring position thing. Watching every batter just takes a little too long for my liking. Kirby, however, is dealing. Let's see if he can keep that up. He can. We have a man on second for Reese McGuire. It's Brendan Marsh on second. Lugo is not yet tiring. Marsh going to hit one down the line, but it's going to be scooped up by the first baseman, Dahlbeck. We got a man on third and 2 outs here for Iverson Arteaga. Again, not the man you want hitting here, but you never know. He's going to slap one to center, but it's going to be caught by Vaughn Grissom at second. Damn. Close again, and once again, no cigar. See if Kirby can keep doing his thing here. Not quite. Okay, he's going to be... I'm going to short leash him, but here we go. 2-2 count. He strikes out Tristan Casas. That's a big K. Now you got Booby Doll back up. He's got pretty low avoid Ks. Let's see if we can get a big K here from Kirby. Oh, no. Well, that is a 3-run shot to left. So not quite a K. I said oh no because it's a 0-1 count, and I knew it wasn't going to be a strikeout. And once you put the ball in play, you never know. That's unfortunate. Let's see if Kirby can get out of the inning, though. He can. All right, well, he's going to be done. I mean, listen, all things considered, 3 runs in 7 innings. You're not ever going to complain about that. We have to be able to score. Michael Ciani is up. I do want a pinch hit here with Wesley Clark, but it's no men on, and I'm hoping he can just get on base for us. He did not, but 2 guys did for Juan Soto against Sean Newcomb. Hit me a 3-run shot here, Juan. That's a wild pitch. It's not strike 3 either. Okay. It's going to be a full count. Men on second and third, 1 down for Juan. Let's see what he can do here. He's going to walk. Okay, bases loaded. They're going to go to Phil Maton to face Luis Robert. I would love for him to do some damage here. Now, 1-2 count, though. Could go south here. Hit me a gapper or something. Come on, Louis. He strikes out. Damn. Schwarber, this would be a good time for a playoff homer. You know you love doing it. Oh, he balked. Ha! All right, that's going to be a run. That's a pretty rare thing to see in these games. But this is why this game's awesome, because you see random shit like this. I wouldn't say all the time, but you see it. All right, well, Schwarber now in a still no pitch count. He's going to hit one hard to center. Go ball, go ball, go ball, go ball. It's out of here. Let's go, Schwarber. Oh, yeah. That's why we traded for him. That's a big, big, big homer, as we got a guy from Roblox in our screen there. Sure, what the fuck? Anywho, that's a huge home run for Schwarber. Let's see if we can attack on any more here. No. Kirby, however, is going to be done, I'm pretty sure. We got Grissom, Duran, and Pablo Reyes up here. I'm going to go to... let's go to Julian Merriweather, who we claimed on waivers. Let's see if he can give us a clean inning here, and he cannot. But that's going to at least allow us to go to a lefty specialist in Garrett Clevenger, who's got a ton of stuff for lefties, and he's going to be facing a bunch of them. Give me some Ks here, Garrett. Full count on Kyle Teal. Come on. He's going to hit one to right, but we got a man there. Thank you, Luis. And now it's Willie Abreu. Come on, Clevenger. 2-2 count. Ooh, wild pitch. It's not what you want from him. That's his drawback, is his 40 control, but hopefully he can punch a Willie Abreu right here, and he does. Let's go, Garrett. That's a big, big, big strikeout from him. They're going to bring in John Means. I am going to go to Tomas Nido here to pinch hit. Hopefully he gets on base, and if not, hopefully someone does. 2 men do. Nido on first, Iverson Arteaga on second. I'm going to let Michael Ciani hit only because we're winning late in the game, and this is when defense matters. IKF might come in. We might do some defensive subs in the 9th, but let's hope Ciani can drive one of these guys in here or get on base. That works too. So now bases loaded, nobody out for Bryce Terang. First pitch swinging we're going to see here. And he is going to slap one to left. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a double play. Not quite ideal, but at least it's not a triple play, right? Let's see if Colson can drive one of these runs in. He's going to be first pitch swinging as well here, it seems. He's going to hit one to right to Bobby Dalbec. And we cannot capitalize on bases loaded, no outs, up by 1, bottom 8. That is kind of unfortunate. At this point, do we make any defensive subs? I want to move Colson to first, and I want to move Soto to DH. I think we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna just forfeit our DH. Oh, I can't move him to DH. Oh, maybe not then. Okay, you really can't do that? I guess I don't know ball. We're gonna leave Colson in there because in the event that they tie it in a playoff game, I do not want IKF leading off for me. Yeah, all right. Pitching-wise, it's going to be Devers, Casas, and Dalbec. We're going to leave Clevenger in there and see if he can get us 3 outs here. 2-2 count on Devers. He strikes out swinging. That's huge. Now it's Tristan Casas. 2-0 count on him. I don't love that. He hits him. Really don't love that. Now for Bobby Dalbec. Then we got Masataka after him. We're going to go to Prelander to try and get us these last 2 outs. See if he can strike out Bob Dalbec. 0-2. My gut tells me he's going to. Let's go Prelander. Come on, kid. He does, looking. And the Red Sox are down to their last out in Masataka. We're gonna pitch to him normally. It's a 1-2 count. And Prelander, what can you do? Oh, no. He gives up a high fly ball to left center. It's caught at the wall by Michael Ciani, and that is a 1-0 series lead for your Chicago White Sox. That is a big first win. Look at the WPA graph. Whee! Type shit. This looks hilarious. Colson from third to first to third. Not quite. That's kind of just me messing it up. But what a bullpen performance to seal that win. What a huge home run from Kyle Schwarber there. That is very big. Game 2 now. We're going to be facing Brian Bayo, who, again, is not great versus lefties, which, is good for us. Nick Nastrini here is good enough versus lefties, I think. I'm not going to make any lineup changes, I don't believe. Louis Bob's cold, but that's also my guy. Yeah, the bullpen's rested except for Clevenger, but this is why you get a guy like Clevenger. Just the stuff versus lefties on a team like the Red Sox, who has 5 lefties in a row at the top of the lineup, that's huge. 6 in a row, including Jason Hayward, who's now starting a game. Sure. Anyways, let's get into game 2 here. Nick Nastrini is going to face Kyle Teo in the first, and he's going to give up looks like a double to Devers to face Casas in a 2-0 count, and he's going to hit a home run to right. Oh, he's not! I lied! Louis Bob's at the wall. Wow. All doom, no gloom. Except for when it's gloom. Look at how poor this infield defense is. 45 shortstop defense, 45 third base defense. We got to take advantage of this. Come on, fellas. Get on base for me. Oh, man. Louis Bob. Yeah, he was cold. No. He hit a home run. Let's go. Keep it going here. Nick Nastrini. He does. Nothing in the bottom of the second. Nothing in the top of the third. Nothing in the bottom of the third. Nothing in the top of the fourth. Louis Bob is on second here for Schwarber in the bottom of the fourth in a 2-2 count, and he's going to strike out swinging. All right. Brandon Marsh. Put one in play here. He will, but it's going to be popped up to Devers at third. Well, at least we have the lead through 4. If Nick Nastrini can keep doing his thing, and he does so far, that would be lovely. Nothing for us in the 5th either. 2 men on to face the top of the lineup in the 6th. I kind of want to pull Nastrini and go to a lefty to try and get out of this mess. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to DL Hall here. I would like a few punchies here. 2-2 count on Willie Abreu. It's an early hook for Nastrini, I get it, but that's how you win playoff games, in my experience. Oh my god, we made an error at first. Oh, that's not great, huh? Who's the error on? DL Hall. All right. And now it's 2-1 on Devers. Bases loaded, nobody out. He's going to hit one to first. Throw home. He does. Throw back to first. Can't get him. That's fine. 1 down, though. All right, now you're facing Tristan Casas. 2-2 count on him. We could use a big punchy here. And we're going to get it. That's huge. And now it's Yoshida, who does not strike out a lot, but it's 0-2 on him. Let's see if we can get out of this jam. We do. 2-2 count on Yoshida. 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 2-2 count on Yoshida big escape from DL Hall there in the 6th. That's why we pulled him in the streamy. That is huge. Bottom 6, lead off double or a single stolen base. I don't know, for Brian Cert, for Bryce Terang, for Colson. Let's see if we can get an insurance run here. That would be lovely. That's a strikeout. 8 for Bayo, huh? Soto, that is a wild pitch. Ooh, okay. Now we got a man on third, so a man on third, less than 2 down for Soto. Can he drive him in? The answer is maybe. We're going to be safe at home on a fly out to center. That's huge. Another big run for us. Ooh, 2 more men on here for Brandon Marsh. See if he can give us a big hit. He's going to hit a ball to second. It's going to be Vaughn Grissom over there to make an out at first. Whatever. It's a big insurance run, though. Now we go top 7, face Grissom, Duran, and Reyes. DL Hall's day is going to be done. We're going to go back to Julian Merriweather for this exact same pocket of the lineup, and he, this time, gets through it cleanly. Beautiful. Bottom 7, we get nothing. Top 8, we're going to go right to Garrett Crochet. This is why we have you in the relief role, buddy. 6 straight lefties. Get them all. That's a good start. Ooh, Colson Montgomery hits a home run. That's a big insurance run for us there. And now Louis Bob, what the fuck day is he having? 4 for 4, homer, double, stolen base. MVP. Okay, DHing Schwarber's going to come out for IKF because they have Sean Newcomb in. Let's see if we can get a big hit here from IKF on a full count. He hits it hard, but right to Vaughn Grissom. That's fine. We got to get 3 outs here, top 9 to seal this one, and we're going to leave Garrett Crochet in there. See if he can do it here. First man up is Rafael Devers in a 2-2 count. Crochet gets him to hit a weak ground ball to second for Bryce Terang, who throws him out. Beautiful. Tristan Casas now in a 1-2 count. He goes down swinging. Let's go, Crochet. 102 on that fastball, by the way. God damn. Now it's Yoshida. Again, doesn't strike out a ton, but he hits a fly ball to center. Michael Sionis should be there. And that is a 2-0 series lead for your Chicago White Sox. That's a pretty good start to the series, I'd say. That's the way we build our teams around here, pitching and defense. Oh, fuck, I'm so stupid. That's a sweep. That's a sweep. We move on. Shared shutout. Wow, I thought it was a 5-game series. I'm so used to not being a wild card team. My bad. But look at that. The White Sox win the 2-game series at home, and we face the big, bad Baltimore Orioles, who we're going to check out in a second here in round 2. Actually, I lied. Before that, we're going to check out the rest of the playoff tree. The Rangers swept the Angels away. They faced the Twins in the other DS in the AL. The Dodgers, shockingly, swept the Diamondbacks. They're going to face the Cubbies, who have a 1-0 series lead there in the NLDS. And the Padres took a series over Philly in 3, who are now down 1-0 to the Barvs. So yeah, we'll keep a note of this. The other thing I wanted to mention, which is kind of silly that this game does, is if you go to playoff coverage, wildcard series, they do series MVPs in a 2-game series. I don't think they do this in real life. In fact, I'm positive they don't. But it's worth noting, Luis Robert Jr. was a 2025 AL wildcard series MVP, so I guess there's another piece of hardware for his shelf. But yeah, we're going to go face the Orioles now and check them out first. Alright, so our ALDS opponent here is the Orioles. They are going to be a tough team. They won 100 games, I guess for a reason. You know, number 1 runs scored in the AL, number 5 runs against. Not good defensively, however. Let's take a look at the pitching staff. Of course, their ace, Corbin Burns, who they signed to that big extension last offseason. He had a pretty good year. Not great by his standards, but pretty good year, all things considered. Zach Eflin, who they acquired from the Rays for what? Oh, right, Enrique Bradfield Jr., that's a interesting one. Yeah, remember that. He's a control guy, ground baller. This is a good pitcher. You know, he's going to be tough. They have Aaron Ashby, who they got from Milwaukee for Connor Norby. He was just called up in real life a few days ago. That's fun. And then the number 4, all hilariously, is Grayrod, who has not pitched this year, it doesn't seem, but he's here for the playoffs. Bullpen looking like Andrew Kittredge, who looks fine, honestly. I understand. Luis Garcia, who looks bad. Zach Rosscup, who looks bad. Yenier Cano, who looks good. Keegan Aiken, who looks good. David Robertson, who looks pretty good. Hobie Mulder, who looks pretty great, especially versus lefties. David Bednar, who looks really good. And Felix Bautista, who I really do not want to see, but, you know, he's here, so we're going to have to see him. He has ridiculous ratings in this game. Yeah, as he should, to be fair, but yeah, let's meet the team. You know, their leadoff hitter is shortstop Gunnar Henderson, who has not fully developed, really, and he also doesn't look that crazy good. You know, he had a 4 WAR almost year, an almost 4. That was not really English, but I'm sure you understood what I was trying to say there about 4 WAR. They got Yandy Diaz hitting second, who they traded Samuel Basayo for. That's always fun. Hitting third, playing second, is Jackson Holiday, who's a fucking monster in this, huh? Rookie Holiday with almost 7 WAR and then 5.5 the next year. Damn. Then you got Anthony Santander, who only had 132 ribbies and 42 tanks for the Orioles this year. That's pretty good. Rhino Hearn behind him. Wow, 30 tanks. Oh, yeah. Adley, kind of not amazing for what Adley is in this game, to be honest, usually, but that's still a really good player. They traded for Tyler O'Neill at the deadline. He was really good down the stretch for them. And they have Cedric Mullins, the entertainer, in center field. Wow, those are very interesting hitting ratings. He can hit pretty well versus righties and not really at all versus lefties. And then, of course, they acquired Anthony Rendon this offseason for whatever reason, who was pretty terrible for them, shockingly. Off the bench, we're going to see Jan Gomes. We're going to see Elvis Andrus. That's hilarious. And Kyle Stowers. So, game one's going to match up, you know, for them pretty well. Corbin Burns versus Father Assad. Kirby is tired. Mastrini is still tired. But, of course, you know, he went up to 3.5 stars, I just noticed. That's pretty fun. So we have Father Assad for game one here in Baltimore. Let's get into that. I'm pretty sure we're not going to make any lineup changes here. You know, Corbin Burns is pretty good versus both righties and lefties, so we're going to stack the lefties here. Let's get into it. My expectations are not super high, admittedly. You know, I would consider this year a success already by making the playoffs at all, and we've also won the wild card series. So at this point, we're playing with house money. So let's find out what happens. Top first, lead off double. It looks like for Colson. Just gonna bring up Soto on a full count, and he'll slap one to center. That should score a run. Nice. That's a pretty good start against, you know, one of the game's best pitchers. Let's go, Soto. Way to be. Let's see what Louis Bob can do. He's going to hit one to center as well. All right, let's keep the rally going, fellas. Yeah. Soto's knocking around and go to third, but that's fine. It's going to bring up Schwarber. 0-1 count on him. Put it in play hard. He hit a weak ground ball. But they're not going to get a double play out of that. That's somehow, honestly, not that bad of an outcome. Brennan Marsh, second and third. One down. Let's see if he can, you know, drive one in for us here. And he seems to be able to. Nice. Weak grounder out to Jackson Holiday, and that's going to score one for the White Sox. Now you got Masturbation Reese at the dish, but he's going to ground out to second. Honestly, we're happy with that, though. 2 runs in the first off of an ace. It's pretty good. Let's see what we do. Bottom one. Nothing. Let's go. Top 2, nothing. Bottom 2, nothing. We're getting pretty good pitching thus far. Ooh, Soto hits a tank. Let's go. Assad. Yeah, it was a little too good to be true. Anyways, men on second, 1 down. Or no down. Oops. For Cedric the Entertainer. He's going to hit a ground ball out to Bryce Terang. That's an out. Okay. It's going to bring up Rendon. We're going to... infield's playing back. I don't necessarily love that, but that's a strike 3 called on a cutter. Let's go, Anthony. 2 down now for Gunner. Just need 1 more out here, I saw. And we're going to get it looks like. Nice. Play out there at shortstop by Arteaga. And that's 3 scoreless for Father Assad. I will stop doing that, but that's my guy. Ooh, man on second. And it's Iverson for Michael Ciani. He's going to bloop on the left. Oh, man, that's a pretty big hit. Let's see if we can score him. Yes, sir. It says up here. I'm not actually seeing anything you're not. I'm just reading it. We're going to steal second here with Michael Ciani. He is going to be out. Oh, he's safe. Ooh, okay, Terang. Hit him, man. Yeah, he strikes out. It's another one against Corbin Burns, though. It's a pretty good start to the game. Fucking Baltimore. So ugly. All right, Assad, keep doing your thing. He does. Another leadoff man on second for Juan Soto in the form of Colson Montgomery again. Soto's gonna... That doesn't advance the runner. In what world does a ground ball to the right side with no outs and you don't go to third? Sure. Louis Bob is going to walk on a curveball. Corbin Burns up 88 pitches here. Let's see if Schwarber can do some damage. That's hit hard to center, but right at Cedric. Kind of unlucky. No BABIP. Speaking of BABIP, he's going to come through right now. I'm telling you. Come on, Brandon. Maybe not. All right. It's fine. And Assad, let's see if you can keep doing your thing. 2 men on for Cedric here. I don't love that. Turn this. One and bang. Look at that. That's why you get ground ball pitchers and a good infield defense. That's how you make teams around here, baby. Nice. They're going to leave Corbin Burns in, huh? At 94 pitches. Okay, let's do some damage to him, please. We do not. Assad gets through 7, though. Oh, they took Burns out in the 6th at 99. You can see Assad's only at 77 through 6 scoreless, so we're going to let him do his thing. Yeah. Another scoreless inning for Assad at 84. How's another scoreless inning for Assad? He's at 93. Should I let him finish it? I say fuck it. He does. A complete game shutout on 105 pitches for Javier Assad. Okay. That'll fucking do. What a performance from the kid. Let's go. Yeah, that's putting up zeros. That he did. That is pretty good. Let's do game 2 as well right here. JP France. You know, we're going to Vive, and we're going to be facing Eflin. I'm not expecting to get on base a ton via the walk versus Eflin because, you know, 1.4 walk per 9. Look at the matchup thing. They think we have the better 2, you know, first and second hitters, which I would agree with. Although it's tough to say Jackson Holiday is much better than Louis Bob, at least based on the years they had. And then it thinks the game's like, yeah, Orioles, White Sox. Funny thing. But that's part of why I like having a good hitter in the 9-hole. You know, you're not going to get as many at-bats as someone in the 3 or 4, but you're doing your job down there for me. Anywho, Eflin has the mound for the top of the first in game 2 for Colson, and we don't do shit. Let's see if JP France can replicate what his boy Javier did last time. It's not the best start for this, but we'll see. Can he get out of the inning? Yeah, because that's hit to Louis Bob out there and right. Beautiful. Oh, man. Does this team have Team of Destiny all over it or what? Am I crazy? It's not even that great of a roster. It's not deep, but they're just going to find ways to win. Scrappy baseball. Wow, those are some scrappy swings over there. That wasn't great. 2 strikeouts in the second. JP France going to continue here. Oh, and he gives up a tank to Ryan O'Hearn. There goes our continuous shutout streak to start the series. But I wasn't really expecting it to continue, to be honest. This is the number 1 offense in the AL, after all. Anthony Rendon, Tony Two Bags, common soft ground ball to shortstop, and we got Iverson there. Top of the 3rd now. Let's see if we can do anything against Eflin. Oh, can we ever? 2-run shot for Juanito. How'd that happen? Terang grounds out. Nope. Siana grounds out. Terang flies out. Colson walks. Soto hits a 2-run shot. You love to see it. There's a lead for you, JP. What can you do? How's a leadoff double for Gunner sound? Pretty bad. Thanks for asking. And then another walk to Yandy. For Jackson Holiday, it's an 0-2 count, though. Can we get him swinging? Ooh, we get him grounding out. Okay. That's 1 out at least. There's definitely worse things. Santander. We're going to... You know, I don't love having infield normal here, but I trust them. This is not like infield normal. Ooh. That's a high fly ball to Louis Bob. Can you throw him out? It's off. They're not going to challenge him. Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, it's going to bring up Ryan O'Hearn. 0-2 count. Get him a front hip sinker. And he does. Wow. Am I just nasty? Inside corner for strike 3? You always got a front hip a sinker. That's the fucking sexy pitch. Top 4th, we get nothing. Bottom 4th, they get nothing. Top 5th, we get nothing. Bottom 5th, he's at 64. We're going to let him do his thing. He's now at 79. That's a couple long ABs, huh? All right, Will Jackson, another long AB, full count. He's going to hit a one to Iverson at short, who's going to throw him out. I don't really feel the need to push JP France much further than this. I'm pretty sure if Santander gets on, this is his last batter. Actually, he might be done already because I'm looking at Santander splits, and he is not nearly as good versus lefties. So we're going to try and find a lefty who is fine versus both sides, and that's going to be Andrew Nardi. You know, he gets it out here. I trust Nardi here, but JP France overall, not a terrible start. You know, 4 2/3, 1 run, could be 2. It's going to be 3. It's going to be 2. That's tough. That was hit hard. Oh, never mind. I thought that was crushed. Bang. Look at Nardi getting the out there. Eflin is still in. Ooh, Colson hits a tank. Nice. Look at the kids at the top of the lineup. I say kids. Soto's only fucking, like, what, 27? 26? And this is year 2? Mm-hmm. How old's Colson? 23? Oh, my lord. That could be a duo for a while. Bottom of the 6th here. We're going to let Nardi face these hitters, and he's going to retire them. Looks to be in order. Marsh on 2nd on the top of the 7th for Reese. It's going to be a wild pitch. They're going to move their infield in. With no outs, I can't wait to not score this run. It's going to be awesome. All right, there's 1 out. They've brought in Yenier Cano here. Come on, Arteaga. There's 2. Yeah, we're not scoring this run, are we? You know what? I believe in Michael Ciani. Oh, I shouldn't have. That's unfortunate to have a man on 3rd, no down, and not bring him home. But also, that is baseball, right? You're not going to score every runner. Andrew Nardi, I'll let you face Cedric here. He walks him? That's fucking stupid. Rendon, Gunner, Yandy. This is an interesting pocket of the order. I do not want to pitch Chase Lee to Gunner, I'll tell you that for free, but I want to pitch Chase Lee to Rendon and Yandy. Ooh, this is a tough decision here. I think we're going to go, it's one of Merriweather, or we're going to go to Julian Merriweather right here. And he allows a single to Rendon, and that's not great. Oh my. And he's going to walk Gunner here. Okay. It's going to be bases loaded, nobody out. See, now that insurance run at the top of the 7th would have been pretty nice, huh? All right, well, I already didn't out here on Yandy pretty badly, Julian. It's a 1-2 count. There's 1. Merriweather's out of the game, I'll tell you already. Jackson Holiday, Santander, O'Hearn. We're going to Garrett Crochet right here, right now. High leverage guy, high leverage situation. Oh no, it's 3-1. Oh no, don't walk him. Oh god. Oh, he doesn't. It's a ground ball to 3rd. We got them out at home, and that's it. But okay. You know, you live to die another day. Bases loaded, 2 outs now to face Anthony Santander. Come on, Crotch Rocket. He allows a fly ball to center, but we got a man there. What an escape from that jam for the pitching staff. Again. Wow. Am I just the best manager? Holy fuck. Top 8. We could use some insurance here, I'll tell you that. 2 men on for Louis Bob. 1-2 count. He's going to hit a ground ball to short, and they're going to turn 2. It's not, you know, that's more of insurance fraud than an actual insurance. It's not great. All right, bottom of the 8th. We're going to let Crochet face O'Hearn here. He's going to get him on a strike 3 looking. Let's just see what he can do. Yeah, he allows O'Neill on 2nd. But he's 2 outs, though, and it's Cedric Mullins up, who does not hit lefties well. Nice. So naturally, he's going to pop it up to short. All right, we got 3 more outs. Can we please get an insurance run? That would be feckin' lovely. The answer is no. All right, well, it is Rendon, Gunner, and Yandy, the same pocket that I still don't know what to deal with. I'm not going to Chase Lee. Should I go to Prelander here? Like, in theory, I could keep Crochet in, but I don't really want to start him facing a righty. But, you play to win the game. And that's what fucking Garrett Crochet does for us. 2 2/3 and a save. That's big. Look at that. The White Sox come into Baltimore, win 4-0, and then 3-1. It's pretty hot. Without Jordan Leisure as well. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Should we just get right into game 3? Fuck, this has been a bit of a long recording session, but should we just do it? I think so. Let's do game 3. The executive decision that this is going to be the last series of this episode. I think the CS and the World Series, if we make it that far, if we even make it to the CS, that's not a guarantee at this point, will be individual videos because this is already like 45 minutes. Anywho, George Kirby is facing Aaron Ashby in Chicago for game 3. Naturally, our lineup's going to look a lot different than facing those righties. We have Wes Clark in there, Thomas Nito, IKF. I've already gone ahead and made this how I want it. So let's start the game. Remember George Kirby was pretty good until he gave up a 3-run shot last time to, I don't recall who, to be honest, but somebody. But it was at home. It was here. So let's keep doing it. I think it was, I don't remember. Was it Bobby Dahlbeck maybe? I don't know. Let's see if he can get a clean top first. The answer is yes. Now we face Aaron Ashby. I don't, he's pretty good, right? He's going to walk some guys. He's not going to allow a ton of homers, and he's going to be pretty tough to hit for our 4 lefties in the lineup. But I trust the fellas. As Juan Soto's on second for Colson, who's going to strike out. That's a shame. And that's going to bring up Wes Clark for his first at-bat in the playoffs, I believe. He is going to hit a ground ball to short, but Gunnar is there to make the out. All right, well, it's fine. I trust George Kirby to do his thing. That's not your thing. That is not your thing. Hit me a ground ball. Turn this. Oh my God, what a play at third. Okay, IKF from his knees, like a good. Never mind. Cedric Mullins up with 2 men in scoring position, but it's 0-2, and he gets him swinging. Let's go, Kirby. Yeah, I think he's going to be a fucking ace for us. What a absolute piece of business that was from yours truly to get him. All right, Michael Ciani, full count, 2 out, 1 out, first and second. He's going to hit a line drive right to the second baseman, Jackson Holliday, to make a catch. 2 down now, still first and second for IKF. Let's see if he can drive in on one of these ducks on the pond, and he will not. I thought for a second that was going to sneak through to the middle, but it did not. Many fielders do not make that play. Excuse me. Ew, I'm a gross pig. All right, Kirby, keep doing your thing. He does. So does Aaron Ashby. So does George Kirby in the 4th. So does Ashby in the 4th. Kirby in the 5th. Dealing with some traffic here for Rendon. 1-2 count. 2-1 count. I lied. It's going to be a ground ball to short at Iverson. To second for 1. Over to first. Double play. Oh, man, I love having good infield defense. It's just such a blessing. All right, can we hit Ashby here? Bottom 5. We got Tomas Nito, of all people, with a hit, and he advanced to second somehow. Come on, IKF. 2-0 count on you. That's hit hard down the line. That's going to get by the third baseman. I don't know who it is. Oh, it's Rendon. Ha ha ha, shitter. Look at that. And that's going to be a 1-0. I don't know. How do you say 0 in Spanish? Am I stupid? Is it just like 0? Anyways, it's a 1-0 lead for your Chicago White Sox. With a man still on second for Juan Jose Pacheco Soto, who's going to take a strike 3 looking. They're going to go to Yenier Cano to face Louis Bob. I'll tell you, I am surprised a little bit and thankful that we have not seen Felix the Cat Bautista yet, because he is a fucking animal in this game. I'm just going to bring up Colson as Louis walks. Luis. I don't know how to pronounce names. I don't know if you could tell. Actually, I lied. I'm pretty good at pronouncing names and spelling and all that shit. But, yeah, I'm just the best, by the way. All right, Colson, 2-0 count. That's hit hard, but right at Jackson Holliday. All right. 1-0 lead. We take the lead on an IKF double, which is lovely. Kirby, keep doing your thing. Ooh, your thing has allowed a 1-out, 2-out triple? How'd that happen? It is a 2-out triple. To bring up Santander, who, does not have an RBI yet. He only had 132 this season, and we're going to try and keep it that way. Oh, what a catch out there by Louis Bob. Nice fucking catch. Your average outfielder doesn't catch that one. That's called good defense all over the diamond, cuzzo. That's why we do that. Bottom 6, we don't score. Top 7. We're going to let Kirby go. He's going to pitch me a scoreless 7th. Wow. Bottom 7. Can we insure him? No. He's at 91. I want to know what y'all would do in this spot. I think I'm going to let him go. But batter by batter. We're going to see how he goes. I'm not going to just skip the full inning. We got a man there, right? Yes, sir. Siani out there. What a waiver claim. 7 1/3, 94. We're going to let him face Rendon here. He's going to hit a single up the middle. Oh, I think he's done. I think we're going to go right to Crochet from here. Although we're going to see what he thinks. We're going to talk to him. Hey, fella. I trust the guys in the bullpen. It's your call. I don't want to face Gunner the 4th time, I think. Let's see. Crochet is 82% rested. Come get me 5 outs, pal. Come do it. 5 outs. That's all a man needs. 3-0. That's not what I wanted to see. Okay, he walks him. It's going to bring up Yandy to face Crotch Rocket, and he strikes out looking. That's a big out. It's a big out. And now to face Jackson Holiday. Get this, racist. It's 3-0. He walks him too. For Santander. Come on, Crochet. 3-0. Oh my god, there's no way. He walked him on 4 pitches again? What the fuck are you doing out there? Bro. That's brutal. What am I even looking for here? He's thrown 17 pitches, 3 for strikes. I'm taking him out. I mean, he's just not. That's not going to work for me. Who do they have off the bench right now? Stowers? How good is Stowers? I'm going to Chase Lee. I need 1 out. He's my specialist. Let's see if they pinch hit again here. They do. I was hoping I didn't do that. Because this is now not a great matchup for us. And this could be bad managing. Oh, God. Oh, we got a man there. We're good. Okay, well, that wasn't, exactly what I wanted. I was not hoping that Crochet would throw 3 of 17 pitches for strikes. Here we go. Here comes the big cat, or whatever the fuck they call this monster. Felix Bautista. All right. Let's see if we can score off him. Oh, 2-man on. He's walked one. He's given up a hit for Bryce Terang. 3-1 on him. He's gonna walk him too. Come on, fellas. Who's up? Iverson. I want to go to someone else so badly here. Let me think here for a second. If we took Arteaga out, I could make it work, right? Because he can play first. Okay. Now the question is, who do we want to go to? Dom Fletcher. So it's 4 lefties, the options. You got Schwarber, who's going to strike out. I'm not going to Schwarber. I know I should be, but I'm not. Oh, my goodness. I think I want to go to Dominic Fletcher here, to be honest. Let's do it. This is my gut call. We're doing that. It's a weird decision, but come on, Dom. Prove me right. 0-2. He strikes out. Well, that happens. Okay, now we're going to go to Reese McGuire for Tomas Nido. 3-1. Please walk him. He does! Oh, my lord. Bautista with 3 walks. Siani up. Oh, my god. Get down, ball. It's going to be caught out there and left. I got some managerial, moves to make right now on the top of the 9th to set things up. Colson is going to play second. Terang is going to play short. Schwarber is going to come in for where Fletcher was and play first. Reese is going to play catcher. And then Brandon Marsh is going to come play defense for Soto. All right, we need 3 outs. Who's getting them for me? Different looking team. We've used our entire bench. I'm really hoping just to end this now. We're facing Adley, who's kind of equal versus both sides. Tyler O'Neill, who's much better versus lefties. And Cedric Mullins, who's much better versus righties. But after him is Rendon. Ooh, all right. Who are we going to here? This is a tough one. Part of me wants to just go to DL Hall, as I feel like he's our best all-around reliever for right now. I would love to go to Jordan Leisure, but he's wrist soreness with moderate throwing impact. I'm not doing that. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to DL Hall. Traded for him. Come on, be our guy. It's a weird-looking team we have going on right now, but let's see if he can get us 3 outs. 1 and 2 count on Adley. Oh, he's going to hit a liner. Okay. Out to the left where you got Brandon Marsh now. Nothing like Schwarber at first in a series clinching inning, huh? Tyler O'Neill now. I do not like this matchup. Full count on him. Oh, he's going to hit a line drive to left as well, huh? Oh, he's going to third, huh? Oh, they're going to have a tying run on third. Huh? Oh, my lord. And they're going to Yan Gomes here. Oh, my. Oh, boy. We need an out here pretty badly. Let's see if we can work a miracle. Yan Gomes going to hit a single to right. Oh, my God. What the fuck is this? And he's going to third. Oh, what on earth is this? You need 3 outs and you give up 3 fucking hits? Bro. You're done. You're just out of here. Sorry. Thanks for trying, retard. Fucking DL Hall. 3-0. Oh, my God. What is this bullpen doing? Okay. C'est la vie, right? You know, you're not going to win them all. Of course I say that as we're tied, but look at the situation we're in here. Throw home? Okay, there's 1. I mean, if we can keep it tied, you never know, but then I'm also just an idiot for the whole taking Soto out. I will, like, it's just stupid managing. I might have just overmanaged the whole thing there. But who knows, you know, that is baseball sometimes. I really do not like this matchup, but I don't think I can take him out. Can I? I can. Do I want to take him out? I need 1 out. I'm going to a loogie. We're going to Garrett Clevenger here. Do not walk him. Oh my God, it's a full count. Do not walk him. Right. Do not walk him. Oh my fucking God. No, this is actual cancer. What the fuck is going on here? Now a single. All right, well, this game's over. But that was pure AIDS. Like, genuine AIDS. How many bases loaded walks did I just see? Or, like, ridiculous fucking... Oh, my God. Oh, fuck you. Half inning. Let's see if we can score 4 against Felix Bautista here. Oh, my God, there's 2. I'm sorry, what? Brandon Marsh walked. Yeah, it's called good managing. Louis Bob homered. He's walked 4. He's thrown 39 pitches, and he's still in? There's no way, right? Get down. Damn. This is just one of those, like, tantalizing, annoying games. Now full count. Walk Wesley. Walk him. Walk him right now. Game. GG. You know, that's a playoff classic, as they say. It's frustrating in the moment, but, you know, it's a fun one. Like, what the fuck is this? Look at how many walks our bullpen had, by the way. Absurd bullpen management. Just take that in. 7 1/3 from your starter, and you go a third, nothing, 2/3 and a third. And you had 6 walks in 1 2/3 from your bullpen. It's pretty good, huh? All right, well, you guys get a longer video. Yay. You got Gray Rod here against Nick Nastrini. You know what? We're going to bounce back. We're better against righties. That was a tough matchup. I took out Soto. Although, to be fair, Marsh got on base, so I don't even think that was the problem here. We're hitting fine. Schwarber is not. Reese McGuire has no hits in the series. That's pretty hilarious to me. But neither does Bryce Durang, huh? That's great. We're due. That means they're due. They're fucking due. Come on, fellas. Let's put up like a 9 spot. That's a good start, huh? Huh? Walk homer? Colson Soto? I like that. Nick Nastrini with a man on second and 2 down. He's going to allow a run to score. All right. Just cut him off at second. Oh, that's great. Oh. All right, that's a funny thing. You know, if he threw home there, there's no world where the runner is not at second. And I'm of the belief there you just, you know, hold the runner. I know it's not a double play and order thing, but, like, I don't want another man in scoring position. What the fuck? Anyways, I didn't get one. They got one back. That's fine. Bottom 2. corners for Terang. You know, you do have no hits in the series, or in the entire playoffs, rather. So you're due, right? 2-1 count. And due he was. Gapper to left center. That's a nice piece of hitting from Bryce with an I. Can we take that in for a second? B-R-I-C-E. Bryce. Yeah, it's not my favorite version of the spelling of Bryce. But at least it's not, like, stupid, right? Like Darren Erstad. D-A-R-I-N. No thanks. Anyways, Colson. 2 men on. Both in scoring position. Oh, that's a high fly ball to left field for Colson Montgomery. Back at the track, at the wall, and she's gone. That's a 3-run shot for Colson. Remember I said, hey, let's put up a 9 spot? They're trying. Soto doubles. Come on, Louis. Louis Bob. Oh, he's going to hit a ball to right. Oh, the fucking fellas. See, we needed last game. Last game was like, the boys were pissed off that it was a close game to begin with. We wasted a good start from, our ace, George Kirby. And so the fellas are here to rectify that. You know what? 9 is not going to be good enough. I have that gut feeling. Schwarber, this is a free strikeout. Whatever. Just take it. Oh, he walks. Wow. That's how you know things are going bad. When David Robertson walks Kyle Schwarber. Marsh, full count. He strikes out. That's fine. 2 outs for jerk off. Oh, he's going to jerk one to right. We're going to get a run scored on that, huh? And he's going to advance to second. So that's just hilarious. W cutoff, man. And it's 8-1. Come on, White Iverson. Oh, my God. Oh, it's a diving catch out there by Anthony Santander. Yeah, I'm so sure. Anyways, 6 runs in the second. We'll take it. Mastrini just got to settle down. Another leadoff double? Are we, the boys are furious from last game. Wow. That's going to get down. Oh, my God. This is the craziest offensive output I've seen from, a controlled team in a second, in a hot second. Keegan Aiken's in. Wow, we've scored in every inning. I requested 9 and they delivered. Oh, my God, Colson, that's gone. How's 11? 9 to 11? 2 good numbers. That's a moonshot. Oh, my God. How far was that? Oh, only 437. It's 11-1. Wow. Okay. Another man on. Let's just half inning this. Okay. Okay, come on. Getting out here. I mean, Nastrini just needs to not have a generationally bad fall off here. And we're going to be advancing to the ALCS. Cuzzo. 2 more. How did we get those? A 2 RBI single for Brandon Marsh. Oh my God, all these walks. This is crazy. Look at the offense from the boys this game. 13-1. Okay. O'Hearn strikes out against Nastrini, who's at 101 pitches. I don't think I realized he was that high up, but he's finishing this fucking inning. I don't even care. You're at 108. This is your guy. Go get him. You allowed a little blooper. If you don't score here, you got one more batter. Should I give him one more? Let's see what he's at. 111? No, we'll take him out. Let's go to Tanner Banks. Just don't allow, 5, please. And maybe keep the walks to a minimum after I'm scarred from last game. Nice, he got them. All right. Andrew Kittredge is in. We don't score. Tanner Banks, you can have the top of the 7th. They don't score. We don't score. They don't score again. We do. Brandon Marsh hits a home run. 14-2. Who's going to close it out? We're going to let... Who hasn't pitched yet in the series? Prelander, have you pitched yet? Not in this series. You can close it out. Why not? And your Chicago White Sox are heading to the League Championship Series. Hell yeah, cuzzo. Colson Montgomery is the series MVP. I don't even think they do ALDS MVPs in real life. Look at that. 11 men come to the plate in the second. Colson, double dinger. That's hot. The boys were mad after this fucking game. 14-2 victory royale. That's pretty fun. Colson, first piece of hardware, is an ALDS MVP. Surely that's a real thing. And we're going to be facing one of the Rangers or the Twins. Let's follow that series and find out. Ooh, it's Game 5. Do we want to watch Game 5? Ooh. You know what? If you guys do not care to watch Game 5, you can fuck off. How's that? Because we're going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it like super, super tightly, but, you know, I feel like this is a nice little treat to end off the old playoff episode for now. DeGrom, ooh, versus Pablo. That's a fucking matchup, huh? All right, we're not really going to watch it. I'm just going to, like, simulate through it, and we'll see what happens. You can see the lineups in front of you here. Cool, let's just see who wins. It's in Minnesota. All right, top of the first. Rangers don't score. Bottom of the first. Twins don't score. This should be a pitcher's duel. Ooh, 2-run shot, it seems. No, 2 solo shots. Luke Raley and Carlos Correa, both off DeGrom. That's shocking, but good for them. 2-0 Twins still. They get one back, the Rangers do. Pablo Lopez is dealing. Jacob DeGrom is low-key dealing, but they get another one. It's 3-1 Twinnies. Rangers do not score top 7. Twins to put 2 more on the board, bottom 7. Ooh. All right. Rangers don't score top 8. Twins don't score top 9. We're going to be facing your Minnesota Twins in the second round. So that's going to do it, I believe. Can't really think of much else to do. You can see the NL matchup is Cubs-Barves. We'll take a look at those teams next time. But, yeah, I appreciate y'all checking it out and, you know, having fun with me here. We got an ALCS appearance against the Twins in 2025, don't we? So hopefully we can win that next time. Now, this is a long one. I'll try and keep it a little shorter than this, but appreciate y'all, you know? Yeah, this is now the Bob signing out.
Done, no.